Hey family, that's just how I feel. But I was just gonna let y'all know that today I went out and got in the pool. You know, Paul wasn't here. I was here by myself, and I wanted to take my recorder, but for some reason I cannot get it to convert. When I record with my recorder, you have to convert it to MP3 to be able to run it through the Audacity. And that's the way I play it for y'all. That's, you know, the only way you can, I guess. But I can't get it to convert. So I had my old cell phone. So I brought it out and I put it on the back of the side-by-side, which is parked underneath where Paul parks his truck. And I just turned it on, and I was going to let it record in case something happened. Well, I was in the pool maybe 5 or 10 minutes, I don't know, maybe a little bit longer, and there was a loud knock that came from back in the, what I call the spooky area. But my phone, another thing I didn't realize is that was a bad place to put it, because apparently that metal pops a lot and I didn't know it. So it was picking up a lot of the popping from the metal. But you know, I don't know why it didn't pick it up, but I mean, it was a loud knock. And I didn't let that bother me too much. I just kept on doing, you know, what I was doing. I was actually cleaning the pool. And I was hearing other little things, which it never picked that up. And I was very, you know, uneasy. I wasn't feeling comfortable. But I went on ahead and I thought, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and lay on my mat. Well, I got on the mat and I was laying there and I was actually enjoying it and feeling comfortable. And about that time, I heard crack, crack. And I turned, I looked, and a limb fell out of this tree. It's back behind me there. But I watched it fall. But needless to say, that was the end of my in the pool for the day. I don't know what caused the limb to fall. After Paul gets home, he's still not home. I mean, it's just right up there. I can see the limb on the ground, but that that kind of done a number on me, y'all. Between the knock and then the other stuff I was hearing, it sounded like maybe some like rock clacks. I couldn't tell. But between all of it, and then that limb came down, I went flying off that mat. I bet that thing, I'm surprised it didn't go flying out of the pool. But I was ready to get out of here. But all because of a stupid limb. But anyways, you know, I'll show y'all the limb after a while. I'm still cracking up at myself. But it's starting to rain. But and then I was going to go over and look in the creek too after Paul gets home, unless I get rained out, to see what I was hearing yesterday. You know, see if I could see any broken limbs in there. But anyways, I just wanted to tell y'all that. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how fast I jumped off that mat, y'all. I thought, oh God, there's one coming out of the tree. That's what I was thinking. But anyways, it's raining, so I better get under the carport. So I'll be back after a while. Okay, well, it quit raining, and I went in and got my sidekick. I thought I'm going to go up here and show y'all that limb, because I don't know what time Paul's going to get home. But it was like thundering, and I seen a big old bolt of lightning. So I'm a little apprehensive. But I'm going to walk up here and show y'all this limb. Okay. I did hear a weird noise when I went in the house to go get my sidekick. It sounded like a dang grunt from up in there. So... I hear thunder. Oh, Lord. But it was that limb. And I actually recorded it, so I'll play that for y'all. I guess it maybe came out of that dead tree. It don't, well, I don't even know if that's the same. Maybe it is the same. I guess it came out of that dead tree. I guess it just had perfect timing. I don't know. But I was trying to see if I could tell where it came from. There's a broken off spot there. All I know is that limb right there made me skedaddle. But I don't know what that was I heard up in there. I'm not seeing anything. Thank God. Oh God, I just heard my chicken. Scared me to death. I showed y'all the limb. It was probably natural. But y'all, it scared me to death. Oh Lord. I bet it didn't take me 5 seconds to get out of that pool. Oh Lordy. But I'm gonna get back up here closer to the house because it's still thundering and lightning seems to like me, so I better get over here. Okay, well, Paul made it home and he ate dinner. We had barbecue deer meat and tater salad. And I didn't eat any of it, especially the tater salad. But we're gonna go over and see if we can find maybe some broken branches that I heard yesterday. I don't know. I'm not wading off into the weeds though. Too many snakes. But I'll take y'all over there. Alright. I didn't want my boots. Hope I don't get ticks. But I heard it from somewhere in here. Trying to stay in these tractor ruts. I don't know. Or it could have come from over here because it's not very far. But it was just loud popping or cracking. It sounded like limbs breaking. But I really don't want to go off in there. I ain't got my boots on. I should have put them on. Ooh, spider web. I don't know. Actually, it kind of sounded like it was further up that way a little bit. It came from over here. And I definitely ain't traipsing into there without my boots on. And there's a lot of deadfall in there. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know. All I know is I heard limbs breaking. But I wanted to come over here and see if I could see anything like close. There's just too many snakes and stuff out right now. But this is the area where it came from anyways. I couldn't really, oh no, here comes Paul with the, with the, what's he doing? Gonna catch something on fire. But I'm sorry, y'all, every time. I really couldn't see anything over there, and I wasn't about to go off into the woods. I'm sorry. Because of, you know, I don't have snake-proof boots, so I need to get some. But I don't really, I found a tick on me the other day. I mean, and it was, you know, it was stuck. And, which could be kind of bad for me because I can't take the medicine that they use to treat, you know, tick sickness or whatever. And, you know, the doctor even told me that could be really bad for me. So, you know, unless they've come up with, you know, new stuff. But, so I try to be careful, but, I mean, they just, I think they fall out of trees. But, anyways, and I was also going to tell y'all that, this morning I went to the bathroom, and, I heard something sound like, it sounded different than the propane tank. This sounded different. It didn't have that, you know, same kind of sound, but I could hear pecking. So I threw open the blind, and there was actually a bird sitting on the propane tank, but it wasn't doing the pecking. I don't know where the sound was coming from. I think, my goodness, how much stranger can things get? But anyways, if I hear anything else, I'll let y'all know. We'll be outside for a little bit, so. And if not, you know, I'll still say goodbye for the night. But anyways, I'll be back. We got company. There's the rails that he's getting put up. Let me walk up there. This is what it looks like from up here. Paul trying to step out of the video. And then, like I said, we're going to put, I was calling it wire, but we're going to put cable through there. Hopefully we can get it to work. And there's something else that I want to ask y'all, because I know, you know, that most of y'all pray. Well, I have a friend. He's been a subscriber to my channel for a really long time. And, you know, we've talked. You know, he's become a good friend. And not only that, you know, he has served this country in multiple ways. But I found out today that he has leukemia. And so I was just wanting to ask y'all to pray for him. I'm not going to mention his name. And I know he'll watch this video. I hope he doesn't mind that I've done this. And if he wants to let you know who it is, you know, that's up to him. But, or if he tells me that I can say his name, then, you know, I'll tell it in the next video. But, you know, you can just pray for PJ's friend. But he really needs your prayers right now. So I would really appreciate that. And I know he would too. All right, y'all, well, I'm going to wrap up this video for the day. Just please remember my friend. I'm going to be praying for healing in the name of Jesus Christ. And also pray for Greg House and his family, because they lost a family member. But anyways, y'all, I can't never say it enough how much I love and appreciate y'all. And you know, I don't know what that noise was. I've met so many great people, you know, from Maine to Florida, from the Carolinas to Oregon. I mean, and y'all are like my family. And I've met a wonderful friend. Her name is Leah. She's like a soul sister. and we text or talk every day. But I don't think y'all realize. But before I get all sappy here, I'm gonna get off here. And anyways, I love and appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please take care, and I hope the good Lord blesses everyone.